He's still trying to check him out. He's checking him out, man. Go ahead.
And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which YAHAWASHI hath blessed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven.
All right, so he was, you know what I'm saying? He said it smelled like a field, man. So you know what I'm saying? Isaac was trying to check him all the way out, man. He was trying to make sure, man, but he couldn't discern him, man. Okay? So here it is. He hit him with the blessing. So read it again for me.
Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth.
All the resources. Okay? So here it is. Jacob is getting the blessing to control all the resources. Here it is, man. Go ahead.
And plenty of corn and wine.
Go ahead.
Let people serve thee.
Let people serve thee. Okay? Going back to Psalm, the 2nd chapter. I shall give thee the heathens for thy inheritance. See? Go ahead.
And nations bow down to thee.
And nations bow down to thee. That's them blessings, man. When you read Deuteronomy 28th chapter and all them blessings, 28, Deuteronomy 28 and 1 on down to all them blessings. And when you look up that word blessing there, it means to bow, man. Okay? So the nation of Israel is going to have all these nations on this earth bowing to them, man. Okay? They're above everybody on this earth, going back to Deuteronomy what? The 7th chapter in the 6th verse. Go ahead.
Be Lord over thy brethren.
Be Lord over thy brethren. So if you Lord over thy brethren, what's going to happen? That's your possession, man. Okay? You're ruling over him. Go ahead.
And let thy mother's sons bow down to thee.
Bow down to thee, man. That's what it's going to be. Go ahead.
Cursed be every one that curses thee.
Oh, this place is through, man. Esau is through. Going back to going back to Deuteronomy 30 and 7, all them curses gonna fall on him, man. It's done. It's done, man. And these other nations, they done, man. Okay? Because everybody had a hand in putting us in captivity. Okay? And everybody had a hand in trying to cut us off of being a nation when you read Psalms 83. So go ahead.
And blessed be he that blesses thee.
Yeah, they're going to be in the kingdom. They ain't doing it now. Go ahead.
And it came to pass as...
Because when you deal with that word blessed right there, that means they wishing you good fortune or prosperity. Ain't nobody doing that, man. You know? Ain't nobody worried about the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. They looking at the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans as you should die out. They don't care about us, man. Go ahead.
As soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac.
Yeah. Go ahead.
His father, that Esau, his brother, came in from his honey.
Yeah, Esau coming in now. He think he on the level. Let's just finish honey. He think he on the level. Go ahead.
And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father. and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me.
Go ahead.
And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly.
All right, we're going to look up that word tremble right there. Okay? We're going to look that up. Okay? So Isaac couldn't see, right? And Esau coming back in. The real Esau coming back in.
Yeah.
You know, the real Esau coming back in, and he hearing Isaac hearing Esau, and Esau told him what it was, and Isaac started trembling. Okay? And let's see what that word trembling means.
Strong's H 2729. Harreu. It means to tremble, quake, move about, be afraid, be startled, be terrified, be trembled, quake of a mountain, to tremble of people, to be.
So what it is Isaac was afraid. He was shaking and he was afraid, man.
To be anxiously careful, to go,
Yeah.
come trembling, to cause to tremble, to drive in terror, route.
Yeah. So when Isaac heard Esau, what he said, he started trembling. In other words, he was in fear, man. He was in fear because he didn't know who he gave that blessing to at that particular time, because you got to remember, he was blind, man. So he was scared, man. Isaac was scared, man. Go ahead.
Genesis 27 and 33. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me?
See? So he was scared, man. Isaac was scared, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And I have eaten all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry.
All right, look up that word, cried exceedingly. Okay? Cried exceedingly. So you had Isaac trembling, meaning he was scared, man. He was in fear, man. Okay? And then you had Esau crying bitterly. Okay? Got it? What verse? What verse we at?
So 34.
Okay.
All them three words, it's three different. You know what I'm saying? Broken up 3 times.
Okay, well, let's look up the word cry. He cried.
So, Strong's H 6818. Sa'aka, cry, outcry, cry of distress, especially as heard by the Most High.
Woo, he was crying to the Most High, boy. He was crying.
Too late.
Too late. He was crying to the Most High, man. See that? So that goes back to what? Hebrews 12 and 16. He was crying to the Most High, man. Go ahead. But guess what? When you go back to Genesis 25th chapter, around the last verse, it said he despised his birthright. He looked at that birthright as worthless. And here it is over here now, in Genesis the 27th chapter, he crying to the Most High. He's crying. And look up the word bitter.
It's Strong's H 4751. And bitterness of water of food, of harlots in the wickedness, cry of pain.
Yeah, he was in pain, man. He was Esau was crying to the Most High so bad that he was in pain, man. Yeah. Yeah. See? It's key, man. That's why you look up them words, man. Esau was crying so hard to the Heavenly Father that he was in pain, man. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It's Genesis 27 and 34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father.
So Esau was crying so hard and he was in pain so bad that he asked Isaac to bless him, man. He asked Isaac to bless him. And let's see what Isaac gave him, man. Go ahead.
And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety and hath taken away thy blessing.
So he figured it out, man. Isaac figured it out. Okay? Isaac figured it out through the Spirit. Jacob got it. But did he curse Jacob? Nah. Because it was set up in the Spirit. Go ahead.
And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he had supplanted me these 2 times.
Go ahead.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he had taken away my blessing.
Go ahead.
And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?
Now you got to remember, Esau is in an emotional wreck right now.
He's a train wreck.
He's a train wreck right now. Okay? Go ahead.
And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants.
Woo! Done.
Ball game.
Go ahead.
And with corn and wine have I sustained him, and what shall I do now unto thee, my son?
Go ahead.
And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
And lifted up his voice and wept. We're finna look up that word wept. Okay? So you got to remember, before he was crying, and then when you go back up, he said bitterly. He was in pain. So now he's weeping. Okay?
It's Strong's H 1058. Baka, to weep, bewail, cry, share tears, to weep, and grief, humiliation,
Humiliation. Yeah, man. He was humiliated, man. Go ahead.
to weep bitterly.
He was in pain. He was humiliated. Yeah, boy. That cow was crying, boy.
He was one with the flesh, huh?
Man, he was crying like a baby, man. He knew he was through. When you examine them words and understand the blessings at that time and how they would stick and how they would be fulfilled through prophecy, man, he knew. Esau, you so-called white people, your foreparents going from Abraham, Isaac, and Esau.